I think we have rough and tumble elections in America. We hit hard on both sides, but we have a great tradition. When elections are over, we put it behind us and we move together forward as one country. And I think it's disappointing that you have these protesters out there who actually lost in the election. And this goes back to what was happening during the campaign as well. You have folks from the Democrat side coming in and rabble-rousing in Donald Trump's rallies, attacking some of his supporters, burning cars and destroying property. Listen, let's get beyond this. We should be able to have a civil debate, a vote, and then move forward. I'm not in Chicago or New York.
Donald Trump in the White House follows Representative Ryan's plans for legislation. What do you think should be the first thing that gets done, since now the Republicans control all branches of government? What's priority one?
Well, I don't know that Mr. Trump's going to just completely adopt the House agenda, but I think he has adopted a great portion of the House agenda, which means, we need to repeal and replace Obamacare. American families are getting slaughtered by the cost increases. We need to work on immigration reform and tax reform, really big parts of our economy that we think if we get right, we're going to see substantial economic growth.
What about
but I also
Dodd
hope
Frank?
that both of them. I was going to go there next. I was going to hope that they were going to work with us on Dodd-Frank, a repeal and replace. We've been working on that. Chairman Jeb Hensarling in Financial Services, who I work with, has a great proposal. We won't get it through this year because obviously President Obama's there and wouldn't sign it. But I think there's an understanding that financial services is the plumbing of free enterprise. If this doesn't work, if it starts to shut down, the economy doesn't work. So we're hopeful that both, I know Speaker Ryan is with us, but Donald Trump will join us as well in reforming Dodd-Frank.
House Speaker Paul Ryan, there was all this discussion, is he going to survive? Now suddenly it seems, to use Andrew's phrase, all kumbaya. I mean, is that question been put to rest, or is still a question about what happens to Paul Ryan and the speakership?
Well, listen, I think there's a chattering class in the media that wants to create a story that Paul Ryan has problems. I don't think that's the case at all. I've been on all of our conference calls with the Republicans in the House. Paul's well respected. People love him. They might have disagreed with him on how he's handled a few things during this election, but they know that he's been the one guy that's out there raising money to make sure we bring back a strong Republican team. I mean, frankly, to only lose as few of seats as we did is a testament to Paul Ryan's leadership. He's a great communicator, but he's also the thought leader. If we're going to get these big reform ideas through Congress and get President Trump to sign them, you need a leader. And Paul Ryan, who has worked on tax reform, worked on our budgets throughout the course of his tenure in Congress, you need that kind of guy who can talk to the American people, but also to the representatives in Congress and to Mr. Trump and his team to actually bring everyone together to get these kind of big packages through.